Well guys, after 2 years filled with rumors and leaks, it finally happened. Capcom has finally come out with an official announcement for the Resident Evil 4 remake, with a release date set for March 24th of 2023. A lot of people, including myself, thought we would just be seeing a small teaser, but Capcom blew it out of the water by dropping a pretty solid 2-minute trailer. From what it seems, there's no actual gameplay, but regardless, this is freaking insane. There's definitely a lot in the trailer, so in this video, we will be breaking down the trailer scene by scene and looking at all of the secrets that the trailer has to offer. So, with that being said, let's get right into it. Okay, so starting off, we have a quick clip of Leon getting a mission briefing, and if we pause right here, we can actually see what Leon looks like, and what's interesting is it looks like a different model from anything we have ever seen before in the Resident Evil games. I know that there was a lot of rumors that the same character models from the RE2 remake would return, but that is not the case, as Leon looks different, and also later in the trailer we see a different model of Ada. Me personally, I'm definitely glad to see this, as it's always nice to have a fresh face. Now with this intro, it kind of makes me wonder if this is going to be a short section of gameplay, or is it just going to be a cutscene. Looks like we were just gonna have to wait and see. From here, we get to take a look at the setting for the village, we see Ashley running from something, and we see Leon approaching the first house. Now, this is very interesting that Ashley seems to appear much early on. Due to this being the case, it really makes me wonder if we could be getting a lot more playable Ashley sections. That would definitely be cool, and I honestly feel like it's much needed, so we can get a better understanding of what really happened before Leon showed up. And can we just take a moment to appreciate how amazing this game looks? I could not wait to see what the game looks like on RE Engine, and let me tell you, I am very impressed. Now moving on, there is something very interesting to note from these first few scenes, and that is the fact that the footage from the beginning of the game reveals that it takes place at night. A few months back, we received some leaks from a reliable source that called this night setting in the beginning. They also stated that the game would be revealed in early 22, once again being right. With them being right about these details, then every other detail they brought up could very well be true. They also claim that the remake would be much different from the original, a decent portion of the game will take place at night now, and they will be including scrapped elements from the beta version of the game. This means that we could potentially see brand new settings as well as new creatures like possessed dolls and the infamous Hookman. To me, this is just insane. Like, could you guys imagine if they brought the Hookman enemy from 3.5 into the game? That would be crazy. They also state that the side characters will play a much bigger role in the remake, so that means that we could be seeing bigger roles for Ada, Luis, and Krauser. And lastly, they state that Assignment Ada will be extended, which personally I feel is definitely necessary, as there seem to be a lot of skipped content. Going back to the trailer, from there we get a reveal of Luis's voice, which sounds pretty solid.
Guess you, me, picked the wrong spot to vacation, eh?
Unfortunately, we don't actually get to see his face, but we do get to see the backside of him holding the iconic Red 9, a gun loved by many from the original. Next, we get our very first look at the Ganado design for the game, which I must say looks pretty terrifying and kind of gives me the Wrong Turn vibes. Then we transition into a quick shot of an enemy by some sort of ritual. To be honest, I'm really not familiar with any room like this in the game, but due to the stone and the iconic black hooded enemy, this is likely an area deep in the castle. Next, we get our first look at the castle enemies, and once again, they look terrifying. Leaks from reliable sources stated that they were going for a bigger horror approach, and based off what we have seen so far, they're doing a great job. We then get another look at the villagers, a first look at Ada Wong, once again with a covered face. We see Leon chilling after his fight with Del Lago, and then we get a look at Chief Mendez with a hat. Not really sure how I feel about that one, but we'll see. From here, Sadler is revealed. Unfortunately, it's kind of blurry, so we can't make out what he really looks like, but it's still pretty cool.
You will receive our most sacred body. It begins now.
While he is talking, we get a close-up of this symbol shown here. To be honest, I'm not really sure what this could possibly represent, but if any of you guys know, make sure to let me know down in the comments below. Next, we transition to the iconic scene of Leon staring out the window on his way to save Ashley. With this, we were able to get a much better look at what Ashley looks like.
If I could just forget what happened that night. The pain. Even for a second.
And lastly, we get a view of Leon entering the village. Now guys, this scene really has me curious, because as you can see, Leon is entering the main part of the village during the daytime, and as we just saw, Leon first enters the village at night. So this could mean quite a few things. Could Leon have got knocked out by an enemy? Could there be more content before the main village section? Or could this just be like Village, where it just randomly turns to daytime in less than a minute? There's definitely a lot of questions regarding the trailer altogether, and I cannot wait to see more information. And that was the full trailer, but now I would like to hear your thoughts. Be sure to let me know what you think in the comments below. Also, be sure to subscribe for more Resident Evil 4 Remake content like this, because a lot more is definitely coming from me. But anyways, that is going to be it for this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.